Alright, good afternoon everybody and welcome to House and Garden Flipper episode 97. We are heading into the game and in America, back garden serve for rest and recreation. Fair enough too. We're heading into the game and I am hoping that you guys have a better picture than what I'm seeing on my preview. There we go, that looks promising. Okay, coming into land. I really do have to get into the garden around the office, don't I? This is actually another utility garden slash English garden style thing. We will get to it eventually. In the meantime, let's have a look and see what's on today's board. Let's have a look and see how long this Edward book mission takes. And we might get a little bit of this done. And then maybe go into the new house. Alrighty. Edward Book, the lawn has to be removed. Greetings, I need your help with a problematic case, more specifically my garden. For me it's always been quite an issue. I just do not have enough time to mow the lawn regularly. I need all the time I can to write my poems. I thought I could handle it, make the whole process quicker, and tried to burn it off. Oh no. I have to admit that this wasn't a good idea of mine. I burnt down my little tool storing cabin. Please remake it all into a modern gravel garden where I'll be able to focus on my works. All this that counts for me is the time and effectiveness, and I also heard that burning off a lawn is not exactly legal. Alright, well, let's go give Edward a hand. This actually is a mission I don't recall, so it could be one of the ones that I haven't done yet. Actually, it is one of the ones I haven't done yet. Oh man. Burning off the lawn. That guy nearly burned off his entire house. Copper, look at this. Alrighty, well. Clean dirt. What do you mean clean dirt? Clean the dirt off the house? No? Oh, okay, maybe clean the dirt off the path. Let's go see if there's dirt to clean off the path somewhere. Okay, alright, let's just see if I've interpreted it right. Okay. Oh yeah, yes, okay. So we're looking for dirt to clean. Alright, brilliant. I can do this thing. Actually, I think I have done this one. It's looking a bit familiar, but I've only done it once. So there we go. So part of another thing with House Flipper and Garden Flipper is you get the missions done, and I think when we get back after doing this one, we'll discover that pretty much I've lost the plot again. After we get back after having done this one, yeah, I have done this one before. We'll discover that there's been a few more missions added, and we get to learn a few things. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, what I do with gravel is nothing compared to what these guys do with gravel. Look at that. So you can do all kinds of fancy stuff. And this one's got a very kind of symmetrical look to it too. So there's another version of the garden. Alrighty, we have cleaned the dirt. Let's go over here. Looks like we're removing weeds, scattering coloured gravel, placing a few different plants. Alrighty, let's go with the weed moving. So one of the things doing the missions does get you is an increase in skills. Alright. Yeah, this is a different section, but we removed the weeds here, so that gives us a start. So that's single colour gravel. This is coloured gravel. Never the twain shall meet. Alrighty, let's go and find that tab. Coloured gravel. So I guess we're looking for surfaces. Let's do coloured gravel in a square. Got two colours. Pretty sure he'll want that one. And let's go. Just get the mission done. You can see this faint green line around the edge of where you're working. That's kind of the room, the garden room that you're working in. And if you have a look at, you just got to consider the garden as a room. That tends to work a bit better. So we've done our gravel. We want ornamental grass of a height of 0.5. So let's go check it. Plants, ornamental grass, 0.5. Alright, I'm going to go see if he might have a preference for grass, because if I remember around the corner here, he had a few grasses. So we might look for those ones, and that way he can semi-match his front yard with his back. So ornamental grass at a height of 0.5, huh? I might be out of luck, but no, there we go. How many of those did he want? 2. Alrighty, let's put one here. And I guess I'll put one over here. And 104. Fine, I'm just going to do the boring thing and stick them all in like a corner, because he did show a liking for symmetry around the other side there. Ornamental grass of a height of 0.5 meters. So does that mean he wants a different kind? Probably. What's he got? I'm just seeing if there's anything new I can match it with. So we have a poet. I write poetry. Maybe I can use something like that. Let's have a look. Okay, I could go with the symmetry, but that would be boring. Let's head back here. 0.3, 0.3, 0. I guess we could do that. Go with this fluffy. Alright, if I remember rightly, this is quite big. Yeah. Let's put it semi-off center when in doubt. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Alright, that's this bit done. Now in this section we want single coloured gravel. Let's go with the single coloured gravel thing again. We're going to stick with this, I think. Alright, I'm going to try and run a straight line, don't laugh, down this section, if I can just steer in the right direction. Alrighty. Not a hope in Hades. Alright, let's just do this. Alright, that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to very neatly get that up to the edge. Well, I guess that's not too bad a straight line. Oops. Ornamental grass, 0.5. Let's continue. Actually, you know what? I don't like where this ornamental grass is. Let's move it. Not this. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, we're going to go with the same ornamental grass, or maybe we can go with a different one. Let's take a look. Plants, ornamental grass, 0.5. I don't know, let's do something fluffier. How many did they want? Find out in a minute. I'm going to put that one there. 4, alright. Just off-centering it just a touch. Alright, that's done. Where's our next grass room? So you can see in the picture, you can see this will be another section. Alrighty, scatter 2 coloured gravel, and there's our green line bordering it. 2 coloured gravel here, 2 coloured gravel here, 2 coloured gravel here. We're going to go on a little gravel frenzy in a minute. 2 coloured gravel here, single coloured gravel here. Alright, so pretty much all of this front yard here is 2 coloured gravel. Let's get it done. We'll just go back to the main thing, have a look at we haven't got 2 coloured gravel yet. Alrighty, surfaces, 2 coloured, that was kind of the gravel. Yeah, no, it was definitely that one. Alright, and time to go just a tad nuts. Yes, I probably didn't have to put it up there, but I'm going to anyway. Okay. Hopefully I won't mess up any of this part. So basically what these missions do is they give you just a little bit of extra cash to play with. And while you're doing all of this, you're actually building up some of your points towards your perks so that you can develop those skills a bit faster. I don't think there's an increase the amount of gravel you spread in one go skill. That would be kind of cool, but I don't think it exists. Alrighty, the next thing we're going to do is find our line. Okay, I'm actually just going to do a really thin line of gravel here. I think there are weeds I'm supposed to pull out as well. We'll get to those in a tick. This bit doesn't actually count because I'm outside the square. I just think it looks tidier. The client may or may not be upset with me. We'll find out the hard way. So basically we're going to take his disaster yard and we're going to ensure that he never feels the need to attempt to mow it with file ever again. So we're just going to mow it with gravel to start with. And this is why you don't really need to actually mow your lawn before you gravel it, because your gravel will quite nicely gravel over it. If you're doing it in the real world, however, mow your lawn. It just makes it a little bit easier for you with things growing back. And takes up less graveliness. I suppose I should walk around the tree, not try and go through it. Alrighty. Nearly there. I'm a little bit late on today because I had a few words to do. So my rule is 4,000 words before I start, to write 4,000 words before I start doing any of my streaming, and then I have to write another 4,000 words when I'm done. So that way, hopefully I get to more things than I have been. Alrighty, let's remove the weeds, since they are going to drive me completely nuts. Oh, nice. Alright. Coniferous shrub, irregular shape by 2, and ornamental grass 2 meters by 3. The ornamental grass is the tallest. Let's put that in first. Ornamental grass 0.5. Alright, while we remember what ornamental grass we used along the front, let's do that bit. Actually, it's easy. We'll grab it. I think we used the nice stringy one, didn't we? I can't remember. That's too bad. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should mean this area is done. Yep. 3 2-meter tall ornamental grasses. Let's go with the, when we get to it. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. One, 2, 3. Coniferous shrubs, irregular by 2. Conifers, irregular. Let's go with this one. Oh wow, yeah, I forgot they're so big. Let's pop that one there. And we'll turn that there. There we go. Well, here we go. And one more. Actually, you know what? I think I might just grab that and move it. Can either move it further that way, or I think it'll look a bit better here. Yeah, there we go. So with plants, you've got to move the ones in pots before you actually dig the hole. Otherwise, you can't move them. You've got to sell them at that point. All right, that's that bit done. And this area we need the same dealio as we did in the other area. I should have been watching that a bit better. Let's go with our juniperus and get a few down to that one there. And I might stick that one there. We'll dig those in. And we'll just put the grass in around them. So this is very similar to the garden that we just did for, I might just move that over. We just did that for the house with uninvited guests. So I like the way a lot of these tutorials, if you're not sure of what sort of garden you're making, they show you what sort of things go into the gardens that they ask. Just going to cover those up with I know, I can't help it, okay? Okay, back over here. We need broad bushes by 2 and ornamental grass by 1.5, and I need 3 2-meter ornamental grasses here. Let's get those ones done first. We use that one. Alright, so technically I could abandon this order if I wanted to. I don't, so let's pop that in there. That should be this area done. So over here we need broad bush 0.5 by 2, ornamental 1.5 by 1. Okay, let's put the is it broad bush 0.5 by 2? Let's put those in first. Is that 0.5? Sometimes you've got to step into your area just to check things out. It is 0.5. I like this. It's kind of coniferous, but without being a conifer. Let's grab 2 of those. I might put that there, and I might put another one here. And ornamental grass 1.5 by 1. So we'll just grab this one. I love the featheriness of these things. Let's go for ultra feathers. And we'll put that there. Alrighty. Put in the plant. Actually, while I'm here, let's just do them both at the same time, if we can. Oh, that one needed 3. Okay, what else have we got to do? That garden's done. Oh, I know what I did. Right, so when you put your bushes in, pay attention to where that green line is. So because I planted one over there, it's not going to count. So I better put another one in just to make it happy. I won't bother selling the other one, it's fine. But we better fix that. Annoying, but never mind. Okay, so now when you're done, you can see you've actually done that area. Okay, let's just get rid of this irritating thing. Okay, this looks like our next area. Let's just get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that while we're at it. Scatter single coloured gravel and an above ground pool large. Alrighty, where's our gravel? Let's go back to here, grab our single coloured gravel. Might as well make it match throughout the yard. But you'll notice that they have done another thing that differently to what I did, which is they use different coloured gravel. I'm just going to swoosh this down here because I can. I think I'm outside my line now. Oops. Yep. There's this tiny little wedge of gravel right there that seems to belong in here. I could be wrong though. We will find out. I may have to do that bit again. Bit of stutter. It's annoying. magic of paths is they give you a straight edge and you don't have to worry about it, but you can't have them all the time. Alright, so this is just basically one of the missions, and it's always good to kind of intersperse your own house flipping with just getting the missions out of the way. Some people like to do all the missions up front first. I like to divide the time so I get to do something fun in between something I have to do. Above ground pool large, let's try and get something that matches. Architectures, not architecture, decorations, water tanks. Always makes me smile, water tank. Alright, let me just tab out and have a look at the... We're going to try and match their water tank with what's already here. So we can either go for the red or we'll go for this slate blue colour. Alright, let's just keep that in the background if we can. Yeah, kind of can. And we're going to look for the tile pattern, I think. I think that's it. And I think it's that colour. Alright, let's have a look. Where am I? That's not where I meant to be. Okay, I don't know why we just teleported to the front yard. That's a bit of a worry, but we did. Let's just buy one and put it in the ground. Actually, is it the same? Yep, the tiles are the same. Okay, make sure we're inside the green square. Put our pool in. Just like a tree. I'm really glad these holes don't take that long to dig. Way to go. There it is. Cover it with soil. And fill it up. Actually, we did good. We matched that tile fairly accurately. Beautiful. And it's the wrong pool. After all that, let's just sell it again. I seem to be having a klutzy kind of day. Okay, above ground pool, large. And here we go again. Let's try not to mess it up this time. Okay. These things are magic too. It's so simple when you know how. Let's go with blue. Blue looks cute. Just shift and pivot so we've got the ladder for ease of access. Now this section is done. That was a lot easier than what I made it a minute ago. Single coloured gravel down here. So we'll just go back to the gravel we were using. You can use a different colour if you want. I mean, there's nothing to say he wants his gravel to match. That's probably more me than him anyway. Just make sure you spread it up to where that green line is so that you know you've got coverage. I'm not very economical when I cover because I keep overlapping, but it is one way to make sure you don't have too many bits. Alright, I'm going to regret that later. Alright, over to here. We need 2 coloured gravel. Apparently we've got 4% covered, that's nice. Alrighty, let's grab that. Yep, okay. Let's just make sure that we take out any of that white gravel. And the hard part is going to be keeping these 2 zones. Because they've got different coloured gravel, you want to kind of not negate what you've done in the other section. So if I come over here, yeah, you see how we've got that tiny, tiny wedge of 2 coloured? We're going to have to try and cover that with single coloured gravel if we want our 100%. Unless you're really, really bothered by Steam achievements, you can probably just ignore that. But you won't get your 100% achievement and you won't get paid for completing 100% of the job. So this one's perfect, but this one over here, we've got about 2% of that gravel. So we're going to have to play really carefully to get that covered. I can go nuts like I did before and just walk along the edge, or I can just put the edge of the square up against the green line and just drop it down really carefully. And you hear that faint little hiss as it goes through. So all I'm doing is touching up that overlap. The ironic thing is that even though we've still got some blue in here, it's now telling us we've got this area 100% covered. Okay. And we didn't mess up this area when we did it. Alrighty. Coniferous shrub, oval, and ornamental grass of 1-5. Let's see if we can remember what ornamental grass we used. Well, that makes it easier, but I think we're going for ultra fluffy. Alright, we needed how many? 2. And he probably wants them to alternate. So we'll just drop them in with enough space to put a, what did you call it, shrub? Coniferous shrub oval. Alrighty. Plants, conifers, broadly conical oval. That looks kind of green, spiny. I love the different variations they've got in here. That's pretty. Let's go with that one. One. Or we could try and match it with these ones. Oops. It's a different part of the yard. Excellent. Hit the enter bar. Enter again to complete. That's pretty good. An American garden should have a deck or a patio with a barbecue and a lounger. There you go. Okay. We are 27 minutes in. And you'll notice we're back up to having 4. So basically they've added in the vegetable mission for this one. So rather than do that, let's have a quick look. We've got our home admin legends, home and car, boring house, hiding something house, unsatisfying effect. All right. Let's have a very brief look at our home admin legends. I'm not too sure who we'll sell it to, so we'll get a vague idea when we go. The Johnsons say that 1 children's room is a minimum, that children need a place to sleep, learn and play. Alright, nothing to do in the garden. Oh, whoa. Alright, let's do a very quick clean up. We're probably not going to get much more time to do more than that. Really like that perk. It just lets me move everything at once. When you first start, you've got to pick up each bottle individually. Roaches. Well, we know what to do with them. First we take away their cover. Then we go after them with a vacuum cleaner and some prejudice. Alrighty. There might have been legends in programming, but they were nefariously notorious when it came to cleaning house. Holy snap and dooly. Oh, that can't be good. Alright, let's assemble this before things get worse over here. Alright, that makes it a bit better. Apparently water and electrical equipment don't mix. Who knew? Okay. Well, it looks like a relatively simple, not a bad bathroom, I guess. Not a bad storage room. I know I'm completely ignoring the buyers on the side. Over on the side we have got at the top Raphael Urko, who actually he is a bit of a techno nut. He likes his electronics and his things like that. Techno geek guy. Really? Alright, let's fix this bit. So in the top list of our buyers, we've got a Raphael Urko we've sold a house to, the businessman whose head appears in everything we do. Jimmy Trader's third down and the real estate agent is fourth down, and we haven't sold a house to either of those guys. So it would be really interesting if we could maybe sell a house to them. So let's just keep this relatively simple and see who we can get to the top of the thing. Real estate agent likes 2 bedrooms and he really likes 2 bathrooms. The there we go. Raphael Urko at the top there likes a television in the bedroom. However, Jimmy Trader, who we haven't sold anything to, doesn't like a TV in the bedroom. So before we sell anything, or before we do anything, we're going to have to decide which of those two we want to sell a television to. The real estate agent is going to be the hardest. It all depends if you want to keep all of your technology. If you want to keep it, then he's not going to be your guy, because he doesn't like expensive equipment in the house. But if you're going to sell it to Urko or to Trader, or even the businessman, keeping your expensive stuff is going to be a good thing. I think we've got these guys out of here too. Alrighty, oddly enough, there is also a burnt out power socket in the corner. So we might just assemble that while we're here. Now this will tell us exactly how interested the businessman is. He may or may not go up. Not the businessman, the rental dude. He may or may not go up in interest as we get things done. So we'll just repair. I think the key here is just repair everything and then check out who's left and what the arrangement of our buyers is at that point. So everyone's still kind of staying stum. I have another busted something here. Yep, there it is. Right, if you look on your mini-map, I'll just get out of that. If you look on your mini-map, you can see a little red thing up there. That tells you that you've got something else to fix. Alrighty. So what I've got here is just your average PowerPoint. Not sure why it's not responding. What am I touching that's not working? Let me just escape out of there and see if I can't... Oh, I know what's going on. Annoying. Let's just give ourselves a little bit more space to move in. Oh, awesome. Did you see that? The arcing electricity because I left the job half finished. I guess that would be one way to burn the house down before I'm ready. Oh boy, maybe I have burnt the house down already. Let's just escape out of that. Okay. Grab this or it will break. Put it over here. Grab this. Note to self, next time I do a PowerPoint, I shouldn't be lazy. Need to assemble. There we go. Okay, hopefully I won't electrocute myself during that. That was interesting. Usually if you leave like your showers undone, they will do things like flood the bathroom or something. I've just never had that happen with a PowerPoint. Oops, looks like I'm dropping that on the floor again. It's going to break eventually. Okay. So we will get an idea of how interested the businessman is once we've got the entire mess cleaned up. The other thing you'll notice about Jimmy Trader is the third guy down, is he does not like a mess at all. Huh. E for vacuum cleaner? No, E for eviction. Let's go, guys. You are out of here. Look at that. Everyone's happy to see the roaches turfed. Me too, I think. Okay, let's get these done. Not much dirt left. That's cheering from the corner. Okay, I have missed something though. No, I've missed something over... over here. Always check your mini-map. Once you've got the perk, the cleaning perk of seeing all the dirt on the mini-map, your life gets to be a whole lot easier. Oh man, I hope that was soda and not vomit. Alright, quick check in here. Yeah, toilet, of course. And I need to clean the window. Oh, I remember when I first played this game, I played it on a much weaker machine, an older machine, and cleaning the windows was my nightmare. I had to go at this pace in order to ensure that the whole window was clean. It was crazy. And I know a lot of people were having trouble with it, so the devs tweaked it, and it got to be a lot better on the weaker machine, but I tell you what, it's sweet as on this thing. So this is usually what I do first up in any of the houses. If the furniture's okay, is I'll just go through and I'll clean them first. Alright, what I'm looking for is... Oh, I see, yep. Any red marks. So we're just going to put anything in that's in red. So that one is a towel radiator, and I'm being dyslexic today. Has been making my typing all sorts of fun. So just pop that up there. Assemble that in. There we go. You'll notice that's now green on our map, and we'll head over this way. Right, unscrew that. I can put a washer in here. If I change my mind about who is actually going to be in this house, then all of those things are going to change. So the washer, if you're like me and think it's going to be anywhere else, it's actually going to be in the bathroom. Equipment, there's no separate laundry tab, so you'll find your washing machine in the bathroom. And it's only a problem for me. I think in Australia, or in the areas that I grew up in anyway, the laundry was always a separate room in the house. So I had trouble remembering when I was playing this to look for the washing machine in the bathroom, because that's just not where we put our washing machines in this country. Now, of course, when you've got flats and apartments, very often the washing machine is found in like a little closet in the hall. Okay, that's everything in this room, except including the window. All the windows are done in here, that's good. Let's just choff into here, clean the window. Wow, for a storage room, how did you get a window that dirty on the inside? Alright, let's just clean up the dirt. And I think I had an air conditioner, yep, up there. Clean, I like it, says Jimmy Trader. I am glad he likes it. I think air conditioners are found under installations. Yep, there we go. I'm normally pretty lazy. Okay, we're not going to get that in until we move these. Actually, to be honest, I am going to sell this because, really, do not have a use for it. Let's pop this in. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Air conditioner and mount it here. Mountable air conditioner. Ah, okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm just not moving it along far enough. Usually if you've got equipment in any house that you buy, it's meant to fit. Alright, now I'm messing it up again. There we go. All done. You can just hold your left mouse button down. No, you can't hold it down anymore. You used to be able to just hold it down and glide your mouse over the electrical, like the screws, and they'd go in, but obviously that's not something you can do anymore. Just screw all of these in, put the cover on. Bob's your auntie's living lover. There we go. Alright, this room is all done. Now we just have to decide who we're selling this place to. This would make an ideal second bathroom, or I can squeeze a second bedroom in it. This bathroom is enormous, and with a bit of rearrangement I could turn it into 2. Especially if I put 2 doors here on this wall and got rid of this door here. So that's probably what we're going to do starting next session. So we'll turn this bathroom into 2. Turn this into an ultra tiny bedroom. Keep this bedroom. And then we'll reorganize the kitchenette living room. And I'm going to try and get Jimmy Trader, who's your third guy down, or the real estate agent. I'm going to try and move those guys up to the top. Otherwise we'll be selling it to Raphael Urco. If it looks like we're going to sell it to Raphael Urco at the end, I'm just going to leave the television in the bedroom. Otherwise I'm going to pull that out as well. But that is where we're going to leave it for today. Thanks for hanging with me, and we'll get into renovating this place tomorrow. I'll catch you later.